Gaslighting is done to psychologically manipulate you into living life on the narcissist terms. We are all more than capable of saying some of these gaslighting phrases. However, with a narcissistic person, there's usually some sinister behaviour behind these gaslighting phrases that they're going to use against you so they can coercively control your reality and get you to behave in a manner that suits the narcissist themselves. So this video is going to be a few examples of the more common gaslighting phrases that people can use. However, with a narcissist, there's that intent behind the behaviour. So we can all come on a situation, we can all be in a situation where someone says, oh, remember when you said this? And you might genuinely not remember saying it, or you might not have actually said it, and you might stand there and think, I never said that. That wasn't me. I never said that. With a narcissistic person, what they are going to do is they are going to promise to do something for you, promise to do something with you to get their needs met in the present. And then once their needs have been met in the present, they're going to forget all about that promise they made to you. And then when you dare to bring that promise up, they're going to turn around and say, I never said that. So that you think, oh, I'm sure they did. They must have done. And if you try to push the subject with them, they're going to start attacking you so that they don't have to deliver on that promise they made to you. Narcissistic people are some of the most insensitive people you could ever meet. Therefore, they're going to go all out to chip away at any and all of your insecurities to bring you crashing down so that they can feel more secure within themselves. And when you just try to have normal conversation and communicate with them about how you're feeling, they're going to turn around and accuse you of being too sensitive. One of the worst things you can do is explain to a narcissist how they've made you feel, as they will use those feelings against you to manipulate you, to exploit you, to hurt you all the more. We can all go to an event and have a different perception of what happened. We can all watch a football game and see a play in action, and we can all see something different within that play. With genuine people, they can say, oh, it was like this, and you can think, oh, I thought it was more like this, and you can have that conversation, even a bit of banter about it. However, with a narcissistic person, they will do something that hurts you, and then when you find out about it, when you inevitably find out about it and go to confront them, they'll turn around and say, that never happened. So you're left questioning, well, did it happen or didn't it happen? A narcissistic person will go all out to push you past your limits, to mock you, to humiliate you, to criticize you, to drain you, to argue with you, to wear you out. And then when you naturally become reactive towards them, they're going to tell you that you're overreacting. They're going to push every single last button you have got. And we all have a limit. And then when you react out at them, they're going to tell you that you need to calm down because you're overreacting. We can all have that friend that's come to us with a situation and they're all in their feelings, and we want them to think from a rational point of view, so we can say, hang on, just calm down. Or we might not be able to hear what they're saying because they're in that much of a panic and that much of a state. So the first thing we want to do is calm them down. Calm down, let's think about this rationally. And if you've been in a narcissistic relationship, you can react badly to someone saying that to you because you've been gaslighted in your past, even though that person isn't intentionally gaslighting you, because they're not the person who put you in that situation. A narcissist will cause you to overreact and then claim that you're overreacting. A narcissist will get caught out or found out about doing something, and then when you go to confront them about this, they're going to turn around and claim it wasn't them. You're imagining a thing. Claim it's your imagination and not their behaviour. Now, we can all make a joke and unintentionally offend somebody and then say, I'm ever so sorry, I've put my foot in it. I didn't mean to offend you. I was only joking. And then we tend to dig a little deeper as we try and get ourselves out of the situation we've put ourselves into, recognizing that we've hurt somebody else's feelings. With a narcissist, they lack the empathy to care. And usually if they feel like you've criticized them in some way, they're going to go all out to have a joke purposefully at your expense. And then when you ask them about it, they're going to say, you're too sensitive, you can't take a joke, I was only joking. A narcissist will go all out to create drama, conflict and absolute chaos, and then turn around to you and say, that's not my problem. That's nothing to do with me. You need to go and deal with that. Narcissistic people will go all out to create trust issues within you. They'll lie to you, they'll cheat on you, they'll be secretive around you, they'll cause that intrigue within you. And then when you inevitably find out about their behaviour and speak to them about it, they're going to accuse you of being hung up on your past or having trust issues, being insecure. Another one is narcissistic people tend to seek that excessive attention. So if they're not getting the attention they believe they're entitled to, they'll go all out to flirt with somebody in front of you or to impress a stranger, to provoke those feelings, of jealousy within you. Then when you again go to express how their behaviour has made you feel, they're going to turn around and say, oh, is somebody jealous? Because it makes them feel better about themselves. We can all be in a situation where somebody potentially tries to gaslight us, somebody tries to guilt trip us, somebody tries to manipulate us, to emotionally manipulate us to get their needs met. And we can think, recognise the game now, sorry you feel that way. And it's not meant to be negative or hurtful or to gaslight them. It's the fact that you can recognise that they're trying to manipulate your emotions and you're not falling for it. With a narcissistic person, they're going to go all out to hurt you. Their actions are going to cause those emotional reactions within you. And then they're going to turn around when you try to discuss things with them and say, I'm sorry you feel that way. So they don't have to take responsibility for their behaviour. A narcissist wants to convince you that your emotional reactions to their actions are the problem, when without their actions, you would not be having those emotional reactions. And another one they will come at you with is when you try to call them out on something, they just turn around and say, oh, I knew you'd blame me. Oh, I knew it would be my fault. I'm sorry, I forgot you were perfect. Because their apology is always a false apology, where they say, I'm sorry you, I'm sorry but, I'm sorry if. So our minds hear that sorry and think, oh, they're sorry. Or when they turn around and say, I'm sorry, I forgot you were perfect. We know we're not perfect. So we turn around and say, hey, I wasn't saying I was perfect. So I've done this and I've done that. And we all make mistakes. And then their behaviour gets played down as they exaggerate any and all mistakes that you've ever made. Narcissistic people say many different gaslighting phrases to distract you from the truth, to distract you from reality of the situation you are in. They want to make you think that what you heard, what you saw, what you feel, you didn't hear, you didn't see, you didn't feel, or what you didn't see, hear or feel, you do see, hear or feel. And sometimes they will provoke certain feelings within you so that they can attack those feelings and accuse your perfectly valid feelings to their reactions of being the problem. And as you are feeling those things, you can sit back and think, am I being too sensitive? Am I being too insecure? Can I not take a joke? And again, it plays down their behaviour. Narcissistic people say many different gaslighting phrases. Any you heard, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.